Good morning, it is Clay Trader at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some trades as they unfold. Market opens up here in about 8 minutes, so I will keep you updated. Okay, I shorted 1,000. My average was 33.50, so I'm looking to cover right now down in this area here. So let's see if it can move down some more. I'd like to see it roll over. So there it goes, rolling over some more. So let's see if it can break down through these 30s. Look to pick up or cover another 100 at 25. And now I want to lighten up my position a little bit more. And then I can let these 300 work for me. So let's, I personally think that it's going to head back up here, so I can try again. So again, what I did was I just went 1,000 short, or 500 at let's go 500 at 35 or 35, 500 at 65, which brought my average to 50. Then you can see it pulled back here. I was hoping for a roll back over, but like you can see right now, it's showing some strength, so that's why I decided to just get back out. So I may look to try to short again, but overall context bearish. If it wants to continue up, then I may try to go a short again, but we'll see what happens. But nice little way to start the morning. Well, silly me. Well, might end up working out good. I thought I had 500 shares loaded here, but it was actually still sitting at 100 from when I scaled out of Rex. So I went to buy a break, and I only got 100 shares at 45. But now it's kind of stalling out on me, but I'll give it a chance here. With 100 shares, this is the plus side. My risk is very small, just based on the share size alone. So I'd like to just get out of it if I could, for up there at 55, like I said, kind of hovering or stalling out around here. So even with that, probably getting a little too greedy, but just wanted to share a stupid little mistake on my part. Well, this stupid mistake may end up working out in my favor. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated. I did want to share some of my stupidity with you, though. See it coming up here, working on 50 again. And yeah, it's just struggling to get through there, so I'd be happy to just get out and move on. So we'll see what happens. I will keep you updated. All right, on that one, what I ended up doing is I just, nice overall context. That's why it's nice to buy in breakouts, because even if it pulls back, I just picked up another 100 shares at 46.20, brought my average down to 33, and then sold at 42 and 39. So $16 gain, nothing at all, but it was kind of just a little risk mitigation mode that I had very high confidence in. A, because like I said, the context was bullish, and B, it was just still at most 200 shares, and it worked out just fine. So anyways, let's move on. Let's see if I can find some other trades. Okay, sorry I missed those. Oh, actually, even better. I went short at 67.80 and just covered 300 shares, covered 100 at 67.70, another at 67.65, and I'm looking for some more continuation to the downside. So with these last 100, I'm just going to set a stop loss and let it work for me. Let's see, that high was at 75. So I'll put these up there at 76 and buy those back if it hits there. But if it wants to keep on sinking down, that's fine. Probably got a little too aggressive covering the second 100 shares. Should have let it work a little bit more for me, but regardless, it's going to be a winning trade for me now. Now the question just becomes how much money am I going to make here, because how far is it going to go down? I have no idea. But I do know that I'm only allowing it to hit up at 67.76 before I'm going to cover the remainder of my shares. So I'm going to let this one work for me, and let's see what happens with it. I'll update my stop loss as time goes by, but again, 67.76 is where my stop loss is. Looks like if it can break down through 67.51, that would be very ideal and should spring it down that much further. So I'll keep you up to date. Okay, might be getting stopped out here, starting to bounce back, and I am out there. So ended up just turned out to be a $29 trade. I know that's nothing huge, but did that more just to kind of provide an example of why risk versus reward trading. Again, just shorted up here. My risk was very minimal. I mitigated that risk, and you can see now that it's bouncing quite a bit. But mitigated the risk, and sure, it's not a huge trade now, only $29. But if this thing would have made another break to the downside, we'd be looking at a whole different story, whole different ball game. So yeah, the amount wasn't huge. I'll be the first to admit that. But That's just because it didn't end up breaking in my way, got the bounce here, stopped me out. So it is what it is, but it's one of those things where totally stress-free. Had it broken to the downside, then things would have been that much better. And so good little example there. I'll try to, what time is it? It's 10:06, so I'll try to catch one more trade here, only at about 5 minutes for the video. So let's see what else I can find. Going for some shares here at 50.55 on MBLY. This would be where this gap closes right here. So let's see if it can head back down there. I like it for at least a spot to potentially start to build a position from. So let's see if it can break through the 60s. I will keep you updated. Okay, got in at 40. I just changed it back from watching level 2s. Happened very quickly, so great example. Everything happened too fast, so even if it was rolling, I still wouldn't have been able to explain what I saw on level 2s. But regardless, I need to quit talking. Where to next? Right there. What's that level at? 20. Kind of already hit there, but want to try it again. So again, this was a previous breakout point. Already hit there, a little slow on it, but if it wants to pull back down there again, willing to give it a shot. But anyways, I picked up those at 40 and then sold at 51. So that was a quick little score there, and basically just literally a couple seconds. So let's see if it can get back down there. See, now watching level 2s, I don't like how it's hovering around here. So I'll give it a little bit more chance, but I'd rather see it just shoot straight down there. Or see it's kind of staggering around. All right, I think I can get better. What's this point down here? 49.95. I'm going to try 49.95 and go for 500 shares because if it could fall all the way down there, especially on the formation of this candle right here, that would be pretty nice. So we'll see what happens. I will keep you updated. Well, level 2s certainly aren't perfect. I changed my order down to 85 from 95, and as you can see now, had I just kept it the way it was, it would have been a very fast, now looking at about a 30-cent gain. So if you've watched my videos in the past, you've heard me say it before, and I'm going to say it again. There is no such thing as a perfect system out there. So while level 2 certainly helped me out on my first entry, this time didn't quite work out as well, and made me lower it down a little bit more, and I missed out on what would have been this nice little movement upwards. But it is what it is. Anybody that proclaims they have a system that works every single time, all the time, they are lying. Oh, and also on that note, I originally put this level right here based on the chart, and look at that. Look right where it bounced. Went down as low as 49.90 and bounced from there. So within 5 cents based on the chart. Like I said, it wasn't the charts that gave me second guessing. It was the level 2. So why do I point that out? I'm not patting myself on the back, but I am patting technical analysis and charts. They really do work. I have no magic skills or anything like that. Anybody can learn them. So it's one of those things where if you put in the time and effort, prime example right here, real time. Charts really do work when you know what to look for. So, if you've never really made a commitment to learn them, you really should consider. All right, it is 1 hour into the day, and I'm at 247. So decent, nothing huge, but, I'll take it. I'm going to wrap things up here, and do I want to cover anything? If you're interested in learning how to sorry, I know I'm stumbling over my words, but I'm looking and reading the live chat room right now, so I'm obviously not very good at trying to read and talk at the same time. But anyways, if you want to learn how to trade with charts, candlesticks, level 2s, go to claytrader.com. I offer multiple training courses. Also have a private trading group where we have a live chat room. Like I was saying, I send out a weekly newsletter with my scans and such. And everything very fairly priced, but if you want things even better priced, check out the Clay Trader University. That's where you buy everything, and then you basically, the way it breaks down is you get multiple courses for free, you get a lifetime membership, you get access to the webinars that we do, and it's just a very good package. So check it out, read some testimonials. I'll be the first to admit I am biased, but I will say that the testimonials are all uncompensated, unsolicited, so those are truly third party, so check those out. And finally, if you're watching this on YouTube, please click the like button down below if you found it enjoyable. If you're watching this on my site, claytrader.com, please click that share button up above. Little clicks like that really do go a long way. So thanks for watching. Hope you learned something, and remember, trade without emotion.